The first snow of winter blanketed the small town of Millersville as Ethan Reed locked up his modest corner bookstore, the bell on the door jingling faintly behind him. The cold bit at his cheeks, but he didn't mind. He was thinking of the elderly woman who'd come in earlier that afternoon, her coat too thin for the weather, her hands trembling as she counted quarters to buy a children's book. Ethan had quietly waived the rest of the amount and placed the book in a brown paper bag, pretending it was a holiday discount. She'd looked at him with tear-filled eyes and whispered, "You're too kind, young man. May it come back to you." Ethan had smiled politely, but her words lingered. Life hadn't always been easy for him. He had opened the bookstore with his late father, who believed that books could heal the world. After his father's sudden passing, Ethan had kept the dream alive, barely. Sales were sluggish, rent was rising, and he often skipped meals just to make ends meet. Yet he refused to give up. Because every so often, someone walked in needing more than just a story, someone like the teenage girl last month who asked if she could sit inside just to feel safe until her mom got off work. That night, as Ethan walked the 3 blocks home, snow crunching beneath his boots, he passed a homeless man sitting hunched beside a bench, covered in layers of mismatched clothing. Most people passed by without a glance, but something about the man's eyes made Ethan pause. They weren't pleading or ashamed, just tired. Ethan hesitated, then approached. "Would you like something warm to eat?" The man looked up, surprised. "That'd be real kind of you." There was a diner around the corner. Ethan spent the last $12 in his wallet on 2 bowls of hot stew and coffee. They sat inside, not saying much, but sharing warmth that went beyond the food. Before parting ways, the man gripped Ethan's hand. "Name's Walter. I'll remember this." Ethan nodded, not expecting to see him again. Days turned into weeks. Christmas came and went with little fanfare. The store's heating broke, the rent notice came with a red stamp, and the electricity bill nearly made Ethan cry. Still, he gave away books to children who couldn't afford them, slipped notes of encouragement between pages, and offered tea to lonely strangers. One particularly frigid morning, as Ethan dusted off the shelves, a sharply dressed man stepped into the store. He looked out of place, leather gloves, expensive coat, the air of someone who didn't shop in quiet bookstores. Ethan greeted him with a friendly nod. "I'm looking for something for my granddaughter," the man said. "She loves old stories. Ones with heart." Ethan lit up. "You might like The Paper Dragon. It's about courage and compassion." The man flipped through the pages. "Good story," he murmured. "This place, it's peaceful. Honest.